Residents of Kurik, you must leave this town at once. A great storm of destruction is on its way towards Kurik at this very moment.
What's going on here?
She's claiming that Kurik is about to be completely destroyed, and that the only way to survive is to get away from the town right now.
There is still time to act. Please, you must begin evacuating at once. There is not much time left, I beg you. Please, you must believe me.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Poor girl. Something must have gone loose in her head.
You getting on? I'll need to see a permit, please.
You mean this?
Well, I'll be damned. You actually got a real travel permit.
Well, yeah. We got it from the king.
Wow, I would have never guessed from the way you look.
So when is this ship departing?
We'll be shoving off whenever they finish loading the cargo.
Oh, not too long then.
I can't be too sure of that. Tell you what, we'll wait up for you, so why don't you come back later? You know, poke around town a bit.
Okay.
Well, we've got some time. How about we have a seat on that bench? Ow!
He just came out of nowhere.
That was really rude of him. He could have at least apologized. Huh?
What's wrong, Claude?
Hey! My wallet's missing!
What?
That kid must have stolen it. We need to find that kid first. What did he look like again?
He was pretty small, and I think he had blue hair.
All right, let's have a look around town. Ha! Finally got you.
What are you doing? Let me go!
How about you giving us back the wallet you stole first?
What are you talking about? I didn't steal no wallet.
Really now? You better not be lying.
Claude. It's okay if you don't know what we're talking about, but if you do know something about it, it would be really nice of you if you can tell us, okay? You know, if we don't have any money, then we'll be stuck here and we won't be able to continue our journey. You haven't seen any wallets lying around on the ground or anything, have you?
Whoa, you're traveling? But you didn't have enough money in your...
So it was you.
Don't scare him like that, Claude. Listen, we aren't angry at you, okay? Just tell us what you were gonna do with the money. Was there something you wanted to buy?
I can get anything I want already.
So why then?
I just wanted to play a trick on you.
Huh?
I'm not some sheltered rich kid, okay? I'm a big macho sailor and I can do anything I want. Guess I showed you, didn't I?
So that's why you stole the wallet?
Nobody ever wants to play with me. They think I'm too rich and stuck up to be with them.
Oh, brother.
Well, now I understand.
How about we get our wallet back for starters?
Here. I'm sorry.
Now, what next? I know. Why don't you guide us around Kurik until our ship departs? I promise we won't tell on you.
Huh?
We're new in town, so we'd like someone who knows this place well to show us around. You know what I mean?
Good idea, Claude.
So you want me to be your tour guide?
Could you?
Sure, I'll do it. It sounds like fun.
My name's Reina. What's yours?
Kettle.
And I'm Claude. Good to meet you.
All right, off we go then.
You got it. Leave it to me.
Did you feel that?
Me? Not really. Oh, right. Hey, mister.
What is it, Kettle?
They call this place Fountain Square. Bet you didn't know that. Well, wait till you hear this. Fountain Square is the busiest part of town. They've got a restaurant, a clothing store, and all kinds of other shops too.
Huh, neat. Do you play here with your friends, Kettle?
Well, anyway, that's Fountain Square. Let's go hit up some of those shops.
Kettle!
Okay.
Hey kids, would you mind playing with Kettle for a while?
Kettle? Aw, man. I don't want to play with some rich kid.
Oh, come on, that's no reason to say no.
But that's what my mom told me. She said don't play with that rich kid. My mommy said the same thing, too. But what does being rich have to do with who you play with?
Kettle's been wanting to play with all of you for a long time. Don't you think that's what's important?
Kettle, you really want to play with us?
Yeah, I do.
Then let's be friends. I always wanted to play with you, too.
I was kind of wondering what you were like too, Kettle.
Well, great! Come on, Kettle, go have some fun with them.
But what about you guys?
Don't worry about us. We've got to catch a ship to get on with our journey.
Thanks.
Kettle, over here!
Haha, yeah!
It's nice seeing children play together, isn't it?
I didn't realize you had a gentle side to you, Claude.
Anyway, we'd better get back to the business at hand.
Shall we get going?
Hey, you again. I think we're about to shove off.
Really?
Yep, sorry to keep you waiting. I got one more piece of cargo to load up, so if you got anything to buy or check up on one last time, go do it now.
Got it. You feel that? Whoa, again?
Help! Help me!
Oof. Let's get out of here.
Honey! Honey!
Ah!
Ah!
Are you okay, Captain?
Yeah, nothing short of a miracle, actually. But my crew's gone, save for that guy over there.
That was quite a shock, I have to say. That bizarre wind and then that horrible rumbling.
So what are you going to do now?
A whole lot of nothing is what I'm gonna do. Can't do much without a ship. Let me give you a word of advice, though. You know I'm not the only way to get to L, right?
Oh?
Nope. First off, let me give you your royal travel permit back. Now take that permit with you to the Liqueur continent. If you ask the king over there nicely, I bet he can arrange for a ship to take you to L.
Liqueur.
Kind of out of your way, I know. But if you ask me, that's your best bet. You'll need to go through Harley first, though. That's a port city on the eastern edge of Cross.
So first to Harley.
You'll know you're going the right way if you see a village called Marze. Kurik's kind of out of the picture right now. So Marze is going to be the best place to stock up and get a good night's sleep before the voyage.
Marze. Got it.
You still seriously want to go to L after all this? You guys must be crazy. Oh, man.
Kettle! There you are.
Hey, mister!
Where are your friends?
I could only find one of them.
Oh. What about your mother? How's she doing?
The lady of the house was out of town when the earthquake struck. She should be fine.
Well, I hope so.
Mister?
Hmm?
I'm glad you're okay, too.
Thanks.
Claude!
Oh, Celine! What are you doing here?
That's a funny thing to ask. This is the village where I live.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But enough about me. You've arrived at our time of greatest need.
What do you mean?
Please, have a seat and we'll explain everything. Elder, I am familiar with this swordsman. He's a powerful fighter to have on our side.
Ah, wonderful. A sign that luck has smiled upon us.
You still haven't told me what's going on yet, Celine.
Please, allow me to explain.
Yes, Father.
Sometime last evening, every child in the village simply vanished, as if they were rubbed out of existence. As we scrambled to form a search party, this man here came back from the Forest of Symbols with a disturbing message.
I was by myself in the forest at the time, practicing my symbology. Then all of a sudden, a bandit appeared before me. I steeled myself for battle, but he simply stood there and told me this before he disappeared into the woods. Our boss has your children. If you want them back, bring us 500,000 foal and the secret book.
What's this secret book he's talking about?
We cannot reveal specifics, but it is a book that describes the unique form of symbology passed down through the generations in this village.
When we heard the story, we were all at a loss as to what to do. Not only did we learn that our children were kidnapped, but that bandits were encroaching on the Forest of Symbols.
The forest has been protected for ages by holy symbols etched into the land itself, repulsing the wicked and evil-hearted. If they have broken through that barrier, then we must face a dire reality. Our enemy is more powerful than any that has come before.
So what about the children?
According to a second messenger, the children are being held by the bandits deep inside the forest. He said that until we fulfill their demands, they'll stay exactly where they are. We don't know anything else about the children.
The Forest of Symbols is a special training ground for us symbologists. Furthermore, its landscape and terrain make it a natural fortress difficult to penetrate.
If it were simply a pack of bandits we were dealing with, it would take no more than a small team to dispatch them.
But the lives of our children are at stake. We can ill afford to make any rash moves. They may be simple bandits, but they have proven at least strong enough to break the barrier protecting the Forest of Symbols. Their defeat would mean nothing if the children were to be caught in the carnage.
So there's pretty much nothing we can do.
We haven't been sitting here simply twiddling our thumbs. One of our search team has already discovered the location of the bandit hideout. With that information in hand, all we need now is a way to rescue the children.
Oh, so you're set then?
We are, but as I mentioned earlier, we fear that to act by ourselves would prove to be insufficient. Fate has brought us a master swordsman. We thought we could ask him to join us in our rescue effort.
Diaz!
Reina?
You know this man, Reina?
Yes, we come from the same village. Is this the swordsman you're talking about?
That he is. There are few fighting men in this world who haven't heard the name Diaz Flack.
You have nothing to worry about then. Diaz is the strongest swordsman in the world. He could kill the whole group by himself.
Diaz has agreed to our request. He said it would make a good warm-up for the upcoming liqueur armory contest.
Really?
But I have to say, his conditions are a tad unreasonable.
How so?
He wants to go in by himself, without anybody else helping him.
I have trouble swallowing that part myself. If we are going to rely on the whims of an outsider, surely we must assign some guards to him at the very least.
Oh no, you can totally trust Diaz. I know him really well. He's an honest man, and as a fighter, no one can even come close.
I'd prefer to have someone more experienced than you to speak on his behalf, young lady.
Call me what you will, but I don't really feel like babysitting a bunch of people who are going to be nothing but a burden to me.
Of all the rude things to say. Didn't you hear what I said? I said that it was time for me to show off the fruits of my training.
This isn't a game, kid. If I team up with someone who thinks it is, we're doomed to fail. I'm done here. If you need me, I'll be back at the inn.
Oh, you think he's right, don't you? Let me tell you, Father, I'm going to save those kids whether you like it or not.
I know how you feel, Celine, but...
Besides, there's more than one swordsman here in the village.
Reina.
I have yet to see hide nor hair of Reina. I guess she's still visiting with Diaz. Do you really think he wants to take all of them on by himself?
Sure looks that way to me. He's certainly confident enough of his chances anyway.
Ugh, what could the Elder be thinking? I cannot believe he still wants that person to do this. Come on, Claude. Let's give him a piece of our mind.
Okay.
What? Aren't you interested? I've already convinced my father. You're late. Did that man do something to you?
Listen, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but I want to have Diaz join our group.
What are you talking about?
I asked Diaz, and he promised me that he would fight alongside us.
Well, it only makes sense that he'd listen to the cute girl next door instead of everyone else.
That wasn't the issue here. I'm telling you, he's a first-class swordsman. He'd be a huge asset to us out there.
What do you think, Claude?
He said he could do it all by himself. What's the point of having him along then?
How could you say something like that?
Well, it's true, isn't it? Besides, do we really even need him?
Huh. Well, I guess I'm going with Diaz then.
Reina.
Maybe you don't need him, Claude, but I do.
Oh well, let her do what she wants. The plan is set to go underway tomorrow. We should make any preparations we need and return to the Elder's house.
So what? You don't need me?
Now remember, the safety of the children is the #1 priority in this operation. Do not forget that.
We'll keep guard in the village while you're gone, sir.
And don't you get into any trouble either. Understand?
Of course not. Right, Claude? Claude?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Listen, don't you think we should have had them along too?
If they wanted us, they would have waited for us.
I suppose they just have their own way of doing things.
Surely they're planning to take all the credit by getting a head start on us.
This isn't a race, Celine. If you do run into them in the forest, I want you all to work together.
Yes, of course, Elder.
You'll need these boots to cross the bog inside the forest. Otherwise, parts of it will be totally impassable.
Thank you very much, Elder.
We will have good news for you when we return. I promise. Look at you, Claude. Still stuck on what Reyna said before.
Huh?
Time to get on with it. Can't have Reyna and that guy get all the glory now, can we?
I don't need you to remind me.
Who the hell are you? You bring us the money?
Doesn't look like you brought us Jack.
You've got it wrong there.
What do you mean?
You'll see after I beat you down.
What's that?
They put up more of a fight than I thought. Don't tell me you've had enough already.
You kidding me?
It's you! You're the guys who've been messing with us!
Somehow I feel like I should be the one that's saying that.
Hope you realize that you're putting your kids' lives in danger.
How about you start worrying about your own lives first?
Do you think they meant Reyna and Diaz earlier?
That's what I would guess.
You worried about them?
You kidding me? Hang on, we can't walk through this swamp.
Oh, Of course we can. What about our mud shoes?
Oh, right.
Party's over, kids. We've had enough of your crap.
We can't be causing that much trouble.
Then it must be your friends. Then you're gonna pay for them.
We don't have any friends.
What kind of crap could Reina and DS be pulling out here?
Don't look at me.
Oh, there you are.
What?
Aren't you supposed to be guarding the Elder's house?
I've taken care of things over there, so I thought I'd go into the forest.
Have you found the children?
Well, I hope so.
So all the bandits have been tracked down and killed then?
Oh, not at all.
Huh?
In fact, they've never been healthier.
What are you trying to say?
The only person getting killed around here is your father.
My father?
You didn't!
You put far too much trust in your friends. It was a trifling matter to disguise myself as one of your friends and steal the book.
You're the boss of the bandits! How dare you lay hands on my father?
You fiend! Taking advantage of us! I'm gonna make you pay for this!
So be it. Allow me to reveal my true self.
Here they come!
There's no way around it, I guess.
That's one for us.
You. Very nice.
That stone. It looks like the one Alan had. Celine, let's get back to the village. I'm worried about egress.
No. The safety of the children is our first priority.
Celine!
I don't want anyone else to die today. Wouldn't saving the children be the one thing to do in order to prevent that from happening?
Celine.
Claude!
Reina!
What is that?
The symbologist that was at the Elder's house. The real him, that is.
That was the bandit's boss, wasn't it?
What are you doing here, Reina?
We just rescued the children from the house they were being held in.
Really?
You took this guy by yourself?
That's right. With some help from Celine, of course.
I see. Reina wasn't lying after all.
What do you mean?
The day we cross swords may not be so far away. I look forward to it. I apologize for my rudeness earlier. You probably wouldn't be a drag on me after all.
What's he talking about, Reina?
Diaz.
Time is of the essence. We must return to the village.
You're right. I hope Egress is all right.
He had taken several powerful spells at point-blank range. It'd be a miracle if he opens his eyes again.
I'm sure he'll recover if Reina gets to him in time.
Ah, yes, with her healing spells. Indeed. Such power is unheard of in our village.
Egress has regained consciousness.
Oh, has he?
I think he'll be fine once he gets some rest.
Well then, I'll go see how he's doing.
So that symbologist was the real culprit all along.
There was no way for us to know since he disguised himself as one of the victims.
I'm really impressed, though. You defeated the bandit boss all by yourself.
Not by myself. Celine was the key to the whole thing.
Even so, Diaz was really impressed.
I'm sure his skills are still way beyond anything I have. That's the impression I get, anyway.
Claude?
It's easy to lash out against someone, but it's hard to accept them as an equal. If he was praising me, even just a little, that just means he's that much better than I am with the sword. I think I'm starting to understand what you see in him, Reina.
have to be that way, Claude. Diaz is like the big brother I never had. You're getting the wrong idea, and I don't like it.
Oh, really?
We're here right now because we're investigating the sorcery globe, right? You haven't forgotten, have you?
Reina.
What?
That stone that Alan had with him. Never mind. I hope you find your mother.
Thank you.
Hold it!
Celine!
What are you doing? Are you planning to leave without even saying goodbye?
That wasn't exactly what we intended, but...
That's not so different from Diaz, is it?
Well, we can't afford to spend too much time here. The sun's just about ready to set.
Why don't you stay over for the night? I need to repay you two for all that you've done.
Are you sure it's okay?
Oh, come on. Are you forgetting that you two are the heroes of the day?
Heroes, huh?
Of course. To whom are we going to express our gratitude if you two just run off like this?
Diaz didn't say where he was going, did he?
I think you'll find him soon enough. He may not like dealing with others, but he causes chaos everywhere he goes, regardless.
True.
Now then, you two are going back to my place. Come on, come on!
Thank you. That was wonderful.
Oh, not at all. I'm just happy you enjoyed it.
Are you feeling all right?
Fit as a fiddle, and it's all thanks to Reina. By the way, I hear you're on your way to Harley.
That's correct. We intend to travel across the sea to Licour and find passage there to the land of El.
The land of El?
Is there a problem?
I heard where you're going over dinner. You're after the sorcery globe, aren't you?
Yes. Could I ask you for your thoughts on the sorcery globe, Igris?
This is just my personal opinion, but I believe it might be some form of energy entity.
Energy entity?
Yes. And if that were the case, then perhaps whatever energy it's emitting is affecting all the animals in the area and turning them into monsters.
Does energy work like that?
Well, it's just one of many possibilities.
Do you have any other thoughts?
I suppose the easiest explanation is that it's simply a normal meteorite. But that doesn't really explain all the phenomena we've had in the ensuing weeks. Are you sure you want to proceed into L immediately after landing on Liqueur? I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
What do you mean, Father? Why wouldn't it be?
You're working on far too little information right now. My suggestion would be to gather more intelligence in the Liqueur before traveling to L. There's a fine line between courage and recklessness. Do you understand?
Certainly. That sounds like a good idea.
Well, you're leaving early tomorrow, right? Best get to bed soon. I can smell something whenever you're around.
Oh, yeah, I guess I haven't bathed lately.
No, that's not what I meant. I suppose it's my symbologist's instincts kicking in. But I'm starting to understand why everyone thought you were the hero.
Oh, not at all, Igris. I'm nowhere near the all-powerful hero people think that I am. It's just that, you know, Reina and Celine are giving their all out there every day. I'd feel bad if I didn't try at least as hard as they do.
Reina and Celine. I personally would have stopped at Reina.
Oh,
I think you're much more than you think you are. That power of Reina's doesn't bother you at all, and that's the way it should be. Well, I'd better not keep you up any longer. You should get some sleep for the trip tomorrow.
sounds good. Thanks for seeing us off like this.
You have been a great help to me. Accompanying you to the village outskirts is the least I can do.
Well, time to get going.
Take care of yourselves on the road.
Please be careful. If things are looking too dangerous, don't think twice about turning back.
Don't worry, I've got Claude with me.
That's true.
Where do you think we should aim for after landing on Liqueur?
Liqueur Kingdom should be your first stop, I suppose. It's the biggest country on the continent. You'll be able to find all the latest information, not to mention a wider selection of weapons.
I just remembered. There's something in Liqueur I want you to do for me.
What is it?
Could you ask one of the linguists in Linga to decipher this book for me?
This? The book you found in Cross Cave?
Yes. The Elder was stumped by it as well, so the only thing left to do is consult with a scholar about it.
So where's this Linga, then?
A town in Licour. It's famous for its wealth of scholars.
All right, we'll take care of it.
Linga is on the southern tip of Licour. If I were you, however, I'd head for Licour Castle first.
Well, thanks for all your help.
Shall we set off for Licour, then?